Hey guys, it's Dan the Man with the Master Plan. How you doing? The long-awaited coconut almond yogurt, culturization of nuts and seeds to maximize assimilation of the fatty acids and amino acids. So I'm just going to let Lou take over, and we're going to do coconut almond yogurt.
Why are we going to do this?
We're going to do this so that we can have some delicious coconut almond yogurt, so we can make some delicious recipes like a smoothie, blueberry smoothie, green smoothie, and then we're going to make a salad dressing.
A basil dressing at that.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
But the real reason why we're doing this in the first place is to show you how you can maximize your ability to make something that's pre-digested, so you actually get the amino acids from the proteins that are in the seeds and the nuts, and also the fatty acids of the fats that are in those nuts and seeds as well. And also break down you might say, break down the carbohydrates into glucose of the carbohydrates that are in those seeds and nuts. So this whole thing about culturization is a really key factor in building that lean muscle, hair, skin, and bones, making those enzymes and hormones that run our whole system. So that's really important. But see, most people don't know this. That's what's missing. I mean, people wonder, like the other day, you and I were hanging out, and we went to go pick up this little projector thing, remember? And this guy actually thought you and I were very similar ages. And here I'm 58 and you're 36. And why is that? See, this is not an accident. We have, Dan's been doing this for 10 years now, raw foods, and I've been doing like raw living foods for, many years, 37 years. But now Dan's caught on from raw foods now to live foods, cultured foods. It's another level. You've only been doing it for a few months. And what is the difference has it made for you?
I feel a lot stronger in my legs right now, and my workouts, for sure.
Yeah, you're looking great. You put on more muscle, and you feel better and stronger.
Yes, definitely stronger. That's the main thing.
And see, a lot of people eat animal protein because they want to, they want to maintain protein, maintain their strength and energy and muscle and all that. And that's all good. It's all, that works. But the thing is that what if there were a way you could actually get more strength, more power without taking the life of anything than just live on simple, raw living culture foods, the way we were intended to begin with. So when I was dying, I was told to take living foods. I didn't know what it meant, but when I met that mentor that was the strongest person I ever met in my life that lived this way, and also the next mentor 20 years later, I really thought he was 36, 37, and he was 57. But the other one that was 75, that I thought was 45 or 44 or whatever, that guy was off the charts, man. That guy was amazing. He was healthy, he was radiant, he could hang off a pipe for an hour, all kinds of things he could do. He could outrun me, outstretch me. That thing I do off the floor, he could do that for 10 minutes. I mean, this guy was a master, in this life. And so right now, we're just looking forward to evolving to the point where he could do, But anyway, the point being is, you want to be healthy, you want to be radiant, strong, and vibrant, you want to feel phenomenal, then learn this stuff. Listen carefully. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to unlock the amino acids, the fatty acids, and the glucose from the nuts and seeds. But right now we're going to make one of our favorite yogurts, almond coconut yogurt. So let's put some, now we took these almonds, we soaked them for 24 hours. And what you do is you just, let's say you're working with a big jar like this, you just fill it up a little over halfway with raw almonds. In fact, if you're going to use almonds, you want to use untreated almonds, unpasteurized almonds. Not these pasteurized almonds they have today out there.
Yeah, let me give them a chance to get their hands on some of these. We're really lucky.
Before you even tell them, I just know the reason behind it is that, almonds need to be just straight up, raw, untreated, right from the grower. That's the way you want them. That way, when you soak them for 24 hours in water, it not only releases the enzyme inhibitors, which are toxic to the body, and also the tannic acid from the skin, but it allows them to germinate and become enzyme activated. Now it becomes a living food. Big deal. That is huge. And then on top of that, we're going to take it to another level and culturize it and pre-digest it with these special probiotics we like to work with, which are plant-derived. We'll talk more about that later. But as far as how to get these almonds, they're hard to get now. That's why he's going to tell us how to get them.
Yeah, well, we're actually really lucky to have a source like this, and the gentleman who we can access these almonds through is giving us a chance to let you guys, my viewers, to have access to these truly raw almonds, which if you know anything about finding truly raw almonds, it's not that easy to do anymore. And when you do, you're paying upwards of at least $15 to even $22 a pound.
Exactly.
So anyways, it's really cool that we've got these we've got these 5-pound bags, and the supplies so far, what I heard is that they're unlimited. So if you want to get your hands on some of these things, and it's going to be $60 for this 5-pound bag, but that's a really good deal.
But that
trust me.
That does include shipping, right?
That includes shipping. So
package, handling, shipping, everything, right?
So if you want that, then you just got to send an email to rawbunch@hotmail.com. Okay, and I'm also going to put a number in the info section below. So please check that out if you really want to get some true almonds, so that you can do this right. Because the difference between these and the ones that are cooked and denatured due to reasons that we won't go into, I'm sure you guys all know, that you don't want those. They're totally different. So anyways, just wanted to give you guys a chance. And trust me, I'm not trying to sell you nothing. I'm totally hooking you up with a deal like this, because this right here for $60 is a super good deal. This is probably for an average person a good 3-week-month supply, for the average person. But I mean, I know you go through a lot more than that, but this is like your main thing here, you know what I mean? So
yeah, this replaced my beef that I used to eat before a long time ago.
It makes a big difference in your strength and power.
And those things we were doing off the floor, in the last shooting, I mean, that's difficult to do it as it is, even without working out. I mean, but most people that work out can't even do it.
Between you and me, man, we could go on forever. Let's do a recipe.
Okay, here we go. All right, so just put about a cup of almonds to start off with. Okay, so we got a cup there, and then we're going to put some coconut meat. Where's that young coconut so they can see it? So basically, we're just taking a young coconut, the meat in the water, and we're going to put it right here in the blender.
So that's a cup of almonds. Do you think that's about 2 or 3 coconuts worth of meat?
Oh, there's at least 2 coconuts in here for sure, because I use
2 or 3 probably is about how much meat.
2 to 3 coconuts. Sometimes the meat's thicker in some, and thicker and thinner in others.
Okay,
so.
yeah. So probably like 1 cup of almonds to about 1 cup of meat.
Right.
Okay,
right,
so
right.
equal. Nice.
I'm going to put some nutritional essentials in here. Nutritional essentials is it's a plant-based raw protein complex. It's got all 22 amino acids. It's got the essential fatty acids, tocotrienols, tocopherols, and it's got carbohydrates in here. It's got a plant-based probiotic in here, powerful antioxidants in here. So I'm going to put a little bit of that in here, and a couple tablespoons, and
blue tablespoons.
Right. And this is the probiotic. We like to use this probiotic because it's called probiotic blend. We like to use this one because it's plant derived, and it grows in a plant-based medium. But more importantly, it's proteolytic, and proteolytic means put just 1 good scooper like that in there. And but the thing is, it's proteolytic, and that means it breaks down proteins into amino acids. But they found out more that it even breaks down the fats into fatty acids and the carbohydrates into glucose. That's awesome. Awesome. So when you put that friendly bacteria in there and you get it whipped up into a cream, let's use some coconut water. Just enough to get it to blend up into a nice thick cream for us.
Now the nutrition essentials are optional.
It's optional. You don't have to put nutritional essentials in there.
But in order to culturize, you have to have the proteolytic probiotics.
Yes,
Okay.
and most probiotics are not proteolytic. That's
Right.
what makes this unique.
So you can't just use any old probiotic.
Not really, because most probiotics are not proteolytic.
Yeah.
And you want those proteins to break down into amino acids, because amino acids is what builds the muscle, hair, skin, bones. It makes more enzymes and hormones in your system.
Yeah, I just wanted them to know that this is a very unique
If you did
enzyme,
one thing, this would be a great thing to do.
Yeah,
I mean,
probiotics, yeah.
And and all the other probiotics we've tried, they don't taste good, and they don't break it down into amino acids like this does. This is like amazing stuff. If you're going to do one thing, use this. And the nutritional essentials, it's a way to boost it up and make it more nutritional, more powerful.
I love the nutrition essentials.
I love it too. I mean, it's great stuff.
I ate half a can the first time I got it. Because then my body just needed something in there, the vitamin D. so that everyone can see the finished product. It's pretty simple. Coconut, almonds, soaked almonds, and a little scoop of NCP probiotics. You know, and there you go. And you've got to, then what we do is we set that on the counter.
Just put a lid on it so that way it can still breathe, and just let it sit for about 4 hours, 3.5. It can be 3.5, 4 hours.
At room temperature.
Room temperature, and just let it culture. This little friend of bacteria actually start multiplying, breaking it down.
And then we store it in the fridge for up to 3 days.
3, 4, 5 days.
And then what we can do
is... It doesn't last long for me, because I make smoothies and dressings and soups.
Which we're going to do next.
Right, let's do that
So
now.
we're going to show you guys next what we're going to do with the coconut almond yogurt to make it delicious. It's already delicious by itself, but when you make blueberry smoothies, salad dressings, it's really, really good. I've been having a good time with this stuff. So, okay. Thanks a lot, guys. Peace.